So here, what we're trying to do is to combine like terms, solving by combining like terms. So the first thing we need to talk about is, so we have the question here, 8x squared minus 3x plus 8 plus x squared minus 6x minus 18. So now, talking about like terms, what do we call like terms? Or what do we call a term? To even go back a little bit, 8x squared is a term by itself. Negative 3x is a term by itself. Positive 8 is a term by itself. Positive x squared is a term by itself. Negative 6x is a term by itself. Negative 18 is a term by itself. So each of these separated with the signs are terms by themselves, okay? And now what we're trying to do is to combine the like terms. And combining the like terms states that they have something in common. So if you take 8x squared, for example, it is a like term with x squared. Why? Because of the variable with the same power. And the x squared here is the same thing as what? 1x squared, okay? So it doesn't matter the coefficients. The coefficient is the number that we have in front of them with the signs, but it does matter the variables. So that means x squared or then x squared here, so they are like terms. So these two are like terms. So we can combine them together because they are members of the same family. Okay, we can take it like that. So they are members of the same family. So now we have 8x squared plus x squared to combine together. So it's 8 plus 1 is what? Is 9x squared. So this one will give us 9x squared. Okay, so we have 9x squared for the first one here. Now, what else do we have as like terms? We have negative 3x here. We have negative 6x there. So they also are like terms because both of them carry x and x. Okay, so again, it doesn't matter the number in front of them. It doesn't matter the sign. Like terms is all about, do they have the same variable with the same power or exponent? Okay, so now combining negative 3 and negative 9. So now we're going back to the rules of sign numbers. So both of them carry negative 3 and negative 6. So what do we do if you guys remember? So anytime we have the same number, the same signs, what do? We add and we keep the sign. So because these two have the same sign, negative 3 and negative 6, so we add them up, which is negative 9, and then we keep the sign. So it's negative 9x, okay? And now, so these two together, and now 8 and negative 18 also are like terms. Why? Because they are just numbers. Okay, both of them, it doesn't matter again, the signs, this is positive, this is negative, they are both numbers. So they are like terms, they are from the same family. Now, we have positive 8, negative 18. So going back again to the sign rules, what happens here? Whenever we have a positive and negative, what do? We subtract and keep the sign of the highest number. So we subtract automatically. 8 from 18 is going to give us 10. And what's the sign of the highest number? The highest number here is 18, so the sign of it is negative. So it's going to give us what? Negative 10. Okay? So we have 9x squared minus 9x minus 10. Now the question would be, can we still combine further? No. Because the power here for the x is 2, the power here for the x is 1, and this one does not even have x. So that means they are not from the same family, so we are not having a family reunion at this point when it comes to these problems. So we just keep it like this. And also, as you guys can see, we keep the term with the variable with the highest power. Okay, now in math, we put it in order. Now, it doesn't mean that on a test, for example, if you have your answer with negative 9x plus 9x squared minus 10, that is wrong. No, it is not wrong. But in math, we have an order and we try to keep that order. All right, so this is going to be your final answer and you're done.